Hey guys, it's Village Kev Talks, and I wanted to make this video to kind of like explore this idea of judgment in the gay community. And it's something I think about a lot because I feel like it's everywhere. Like every situation where I'm either surrounded by or meeting gay men, so whether it's like at a bar, if it's on like the apps, even if it's just like a circle of gay friends or gay acquaintances, I feel like judgment is omnipresent. And it's this thing that tends to live in this community more so than it does in any other community. At least that's my impression. It's just so funny because I feel like my straight friends don't, when they're dating or meeting new people, I have a ton of friends who are judgmental, but it's not as heavy as it is with gay people. And the thing is, it's totally hypocritical for me to even talk about it because I can be very judgmental. But I always try to check myself and I think, like, where does this come from? And I do believe that people who are very judgmental of themselves tend to be judgmental of other people, right? And I think that's where it comes from with gay people. I think gay people tend to be very judgy because we grow up with like all these insecurities and all these issues and all these complexes, and then it's so embedded in us that we can't help but judge every ounce of fat on another gay person, or the way somebody's behaving at a bar, or how feminine or masculine somebody is. And it's just so sad that it's almost like it's this vicious cycle that keeps repeating itself. The nice thing is I do feel like with society becoming more accepting of gay people, we see gay people having an easier life and more normal, integrated lives into society. So I hope and I believe that as generations progress, that gay people will hopefully be less hurtful towards one another. And again, I feel like I'm being a hypocrite because I'm sure I haven't been perfect with it and I still have my judgy moments. But I think it really comes down to self-awareness. And one of the things that I really like as like a piece of advice is having the realization that everybody in life, gay, straight, or whatever, black, white, whatever their age is, everybody's going through something. Like even the most privileged people, everybody has a conflict, whether it's like a health issue that's a long-term like life concern for them, or financial issues, or people want to get out of their marriages, or people are stressed out as parents, or they're stressed out that they can't have kids. Everybody has something going on in their lives that they're struggling with. And I try to always think of that when I'm annoyed by somebody or when I'm being judgmental. It helps me be more sympathetic towards people, to realize like you don't know what people are going through and everybody's going through something. And it's funny, a gay guy once told me that HIV used to be, and AIDS used to be the epidemic of gay people. It used to be the biggest issue in the community, and that now the biggest issue is insecurity. And I thought that was such an interesting observation, and I think it's true. I think there's so many gay men who have so many complexes that they can't help but project that on other people. And so when I think of particularly the apps and bars, these two environments that are considered, not the most sophisticated environment, right? Like both of those avenues to meet other gay people are generally considered pretty superficial, right? Because it's hookup oriented. A lot of people go to bars, they get drunk and they want to find somebody to hook up with. Same thing with the apps. It's a lot of people just go on there to hook up, especially an app like Grindr. And I'm sure any gay person watching this is thinking too, particularly with Grindr, men are so mean to each other. Like even just the profile descriptions that I'll see, people are so quick to objectify others, and not even in a sexual way, in a like you don't matter because you're this race or you're this age. And it just blows my mind that it's almost like those people aren't learning from their experiences. They're not learning from how they've been treated. And I guess it's really a sign of immaturity, right? If something happens to you and then you do it to other people and you don't have this self-awareness to realize you're perpetuating a cycle. Anyway, there's no really point to this video other than sharing this out loud, but it's just something I think about a lot. And I guess the solution is like, you have to force yourself to have that self-awareness of like, am I treating people the way I want to be treated? Am I perpetuating a negative stereotype? And so it's something I think about. I'm curious to see what you guys think and if you agree about the fact that this is the next epidemic in this world. Let me know in the comments.